Hey, this is DrakeStryker. I'm back. So, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna play a game I haven't shown you guys, but I happen to play a lot called Deep Rock Galactic. Um, More along the lines of the random goofy shit, I guess. And yeah, then just kind of
I'm not really feeling too well today, but who cares?
sounds like the life of a dwarf. So this is a game where basically, yeah, you play a space dwarf, as you can probably tell by the environs. And yeah, you go around different areas of this planet, mining minerals, killing bugs. There are a bunch of different mission types and stuff. It's squad-based, first person. It's a lot of fun. It's just kind of goofy. And yeah, so this is probably along the lines of a random goofy shit episode more than anything else. Because I figured I'd give everyone an update. Okay, so this is a mission where I hunt for eggs. Now like I said, this is squad-based. You can also play it just one player, which I'm going to just for this one, because I'm not going to be focused on working well with others today. No, that's for D&D later.
Mission selected. Powering up the drop pod. Get on board, team.
But I figured I'd give you all just kind of an update ramble as to like what's been going on, why I've been radio silent for so long, and just kind of detail everything that's been going on.
Rounds of red rock blasters.
It's been
extra sugar around the ring, please.
It's been a hot minute since I've made videos, and I'm looking forward to getting back to it.
That's the stuff.
Oh. You can order like lots of different kinds of drinks in this game, and only one between missions will give you like a buff. So I think I just picked one that like gave me a little health boost. But you can also drink a lot of other drinks that don't necessarily give you any buffs, and it will actually like make your screen, have drunk goggles, or there are a bunch of other effects depending on the drink. On an express elevator to hell, going down. I think I can say it that way and not get sued for copyright infringement because of the accent. I'm guessing. Please, Ghost of Bill Paxton, don't kill me in my sleep. Yeah. This mission, I'm hunting for alien eggs, I guess, and I'm also.
Get the job done and get back in a hurry.
Yes, I'm also looking for these little bugs already.
Egg collection time, team. Alien eggs. The company wants them. Don't ask why. Find them, stow them in Molly, and return.
Pick flower. Ooh, pick another flower. Ooh, pick another flower. Oh, that's a big bug. So what's been going on with Drake? Where the hell has he been? Why the hell hasn't he been returning my calls? Actually, that last one's pretty valid because I'm not one of those millennials who refuses to take any sort of telephone calls and will only text. So, yep, need to clear this away. There we go. I'm playing a driller who, as you can just see, drills. So yeah, let's see. The first reason, and I do say first because I am kind of going in chronological order, that I haven't been making videos was I used to do crisis mental health work. Now, as some of you can imagine, trying to do this during a pandemic, being very isolated,
Donkey,
I get to
come
call my
here.
little robot friend. So these minerals are called nitra. They give me ammo, and
I'm totally loaded.
yeah, I am totally loaded. Actually, I'm not. It's pretty early in the day. Give me time. I'll get there. But yeah, part of it was just the stress of that kind of work, and I mean, I was barely functioning, you know, day after day. You know, I was having to help a lot of other people, you know, many of whom were in so much emotional pain that they didn't want to deal with stuff. Okay, my pickaxe was not that powerful. I don't know what that big bang was. What in the hell?
Alert! Meteor fragment headed your way. Clear
Oh,
the
God.
zone immediately.
Ah! Thanks for the heads up, boss! Okay, well, first things first, I want to do a little mining, but those are pretty high up. So I'm having a little friend get them. So yeah, a big part of it was just the work stress. But then, along with that, in March this past year, I ended up getting a professional license in my field. And I've been trying to do that for a while, and it took a while. I'm not going to get into all the intricacies of like why that was difficult. Let's just say it involves toxic supervisors and leave it at that. But the bottom line is, like, with the work stress and then getting my professional license, I ended up actually needing to do two things. The first one was take a break. So after I got my license, I actually got a new job. I got a job now doing outpatient mental health work, so I'm no longer doing crisis work. Hot. I need to request it while I'm here.
DrakeStryker package requested.
Okay. I hate this.
Stand by to receive rock cracker package.
Okay, back where it's cool. Back where it's cool. Oh, well, there's an egg right there. Not gonna get the egg yet. I want to get this bonus thing first, and also because the getting the egg is gonna summon a swarm of bugs. Oh, there's gold here. I will never not say no to gold because of Dagrod. So yeah, I ended up getting a job actually doing outpatient therapy instead of having to do crisis work, which is much less stressful. But considering that I did crisis work for 5 years, I needed a break. I really did. I needed, okay, let's see. Where did those... I'm trying to find out where they sent the... Oh, they sent them all the way down there. That's annoying. Let's die. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to get down to where these blue boxes are, because I'm going to need to set those up on the meteorite. Yeah, well. Ooh, another flower. Wow, what the buds? Stupid bugs. Clearing more of this shit out of my way because the other box is over here. Okay. No, this. Oh, thank you. There are all sorts of little goodies in this game. I mean, it's actually kind of impressive.
Right here, right now.
I mean, I know it's not like the prettiest, most like cyberpunk high resolution thing, but no, it's just got a lot to it. So yeah, after I got my license, I just kind of needed a break. I need a break from everything. And I'd already been taking a break from making videos just because I was barely making it through the day. And then
Help me with the
I took
minerals
about
now.
a month off. I took basically the entire month of April off to just kind of decompress, you know, get my soul back to some extent. Just get some energy. And I spent it with some family. I also spent some
If
time
I
with
had
some
a
amazing
credit for
friends.
every time I deposited, I would be a rich dwarf.
Ooh, I guess the meteor must have killed this little dude. But
Elf deposited. Nicely done, team. Performance point bonus activated.
I guess it gives me a performance bonus for some reason. I think like the I don't know, the holiday elves or something just like up and walked off on their own. And so now it's like a seasonal event to find them and get them. You usually have to like track them down and I guess not kill them, but cause them to stop moving, which is, I know, similar, but all right. So yeah, I ended up taking some time off, and then I started actually like working and getting back to like more just regular life schedule in May, but I was also like adjusting to this new job, new responsibilities, new kind of work. And with that, I will get back to those boxes. I'm just taking detour first. So I did have so yeah, I was getting used to this new job, and then in June I massively I made one of the stupidest mistakes I'll ever make in my life. I bricked my old computer. So basically, because it's June, it's summer, it's hot, I went to go set up my air conditioning. And guess what you should never do? Plug your air conditioning's power into the same power strip as your computer. Don't do it. Your power strip is going to demand more power from your circuit. It is going to blow the circuit, and your computer is not going to like it. Your motherboard is going to decide it no longer functions at all, and you will be sans computer. So this is your friendly PSA from Drake saying, don't do that. You will break your computer and you will be sad, as I was. But I ended up, since July is right around the corner, I ended up doing what I usually do and getting a birthday present from me to me. And so I ended up getting a new computer. Now, but Drake, this isn't July. How come it took you so fucking long? Well, that's where this story becomes a saga. So, basically, I decided if I'm gonna have to build a whole new computer, I might as well get an upgrade. So I opted for some power-hungry, very heat, not optimized parts. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go this way and kind of up. Oh boy, board bugs. Dang!
What a jaw-dropping experience!
That wasn't very nice, bugs. So after I brick my computer, I decided I'm going to upgrade my computer, and I decided I'm not just going to get. I upgrade. I said I was going to upgrade. I decided I'm going to get some much higher end parts for this computer, but it also turns out that they're notoriously difficult to cool. So I decide, well, not only am I going to get upgraded parts, I'm also going to have an upgraded cooling system. And I figure, I built a computer before, I'm going to make one with a custom water loop, because I had hubris. So I order all the parts. I'm trying to make this thing, and the bottom line is it ended up being a lot harder and frankly a lot more anxiety inducing. Oh, there's a thing down here. This is a special kind of mineral. You do not find much of these in any maps, so I'm gonna take this. So yeah, basically I got way overconfident in my ability to build computers, and decided I was going to make like this like custom water cooled machine. I was like, it's going to be awesome, it's going to be a beast, blah blah. And ow, that hurts. I hate that. Okay, I guess but that's not gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna have to maybe stretch this all the way over here. Okay, now will this work? Yes, this will work. Okay. I might as well bring this around to the other side so that way the other one's easier.
Ow!
Ow. I hate it.
Jackhammer in place.
Do I need to do anything with this? No, it's not giving me a prompt. No. Okay. Ow. So yeah, I get all the parts, and I've been watching like tutorial videos, and I think I can do this. This isn't going to be that bad, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not even walking correctly right now. But I figure I can do this. It's going to be fine. And turns out a couple of things. One, I mean, I already knew I struggled with anxiety, and just dealing with that and the anxiety of water cooling parts turned out to be a little bit more than I bargained for myself. But the other, what did I just do? There we go. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna get that out of the way. I'm gonna make this a little easier to traverse. There. Hopefully that'll be a little easier. Now, can I cross? Okay, yeah, I can cross the... Yeah, this will be fine. So yeah, I get all the parts. I'm looking at tutorial videos and think like, you know what? It's fine. I like this. It's good. And but then even like the cabling for a system like that, frankly, is a lot more complicated and a lot more daunting than other people would expect, because it's a very different kind of process. Like, I think at the very least, all-in-ones are slightly less daunting, slightly less specialist. But the bottom line is I actually hit an anxiety wall. I actually just got to a point where I was like, you know what? I can't
You can begin cracking open that.
I need professional help.
Convenience.
I mean, I know I need professional help, but no, like I need a professional to get this working for me. So I brought the new computer parts
Rock tracking is a go. Stand by.
to a bunch of different places in the state, and the bottom line is I am just unlucky who live in a state, Vermont, who has no specialists that do custom water cooling, like none whatsoever, which is ridiculous, but true. Boxes. What? Ooh, flower. Yes, I'm going to pick a flower in the middle of a huge fight. A sludge bomb! Yeah, that's the heavy gun. Whereas this is just a little microwave gun thing. Ouch!
Ouch.
None of this is good. But
Restart the jammed equipment.
why? Okay, I think I
This
need to
jackhammer
actually
has
wait.
stalled. We need to fix its pod.
That's gonna wait. There's a thing down there. I'm gonna have to investigate that after. Let's see. Where? Okay. Gotta restart this one.
The hammer is operational again.
Ha! Ah! Were you just hiding behind that crystal, just waiting to get me? Not cool. Ow!
All rock trackers are back online.
These
Have
pickaxe,
this thing
bitch.
open in no time.
Okay. They're back to cracking shit. Yeah, so just no one in my area knew how to put together a custom water loop. And I wasn't really sure what to do. I had these parts now.
You buck down.
And I ended up actually getting referred to someone by my brother. Now I don't. Now
Good job. Now grab and deposit whatever
after
was
I
inside.
got connected to this guy, like it took months because I had initially tried to get it cabled by another place online because I figured, well, even if they're not comfortable with doing the cooling tubing, at the very least, like they can maybe maybe at the very least they can you know, put the cables in everything where they need to go, you know, like give them all the manuals and everything. Well, turns out without knowing, you know, you still have to plug things into where they would go on an all, you know, like an all-in-one plug would go on a motherboard. If you don't do that correctly, the damn thing's just going to go into a boot cycle straight to bio. Oh God, that is a very large bug, and I have to. That is called an oppressor, and that is also a really bad day. Help. Yeah, see, this is where a squad would be great right about now, but I just wanted to talk with my friends.
We are
Okay.
free from the oppressor.
Okay. Melted it. Everything's fine. Situation normal. Fine. Thank you. How are you? Okay, I think there's still one more of those weird thingies in the meeting, right? Ow, ow, ow. Hot foot, hot foot! Nope, there are two more. Okay. Can you stop? Yes, I need to put things in you. That came out wrong.
My blades.
Hot foot. Okay. Okay. Last one of these, and then I can go down and investigate the other
Accounts
thing.
all accounted for.
Okay.
Finish the mission and get back home.
Back in the day.
Yes, yes we
Keeping
can.
up the tradition.
But I want to figure. Oh, that's just this. Okay. I went to investigate something I already knew what it was. It just looked different from a top-down angle, I guess. But I can still. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I got the cabling done initially from a local place, and they really, I mean, I'm not gonna call them out like everything's fine now, obviously, because I'm making a video on the YouTubes. But I had this other place do the cabling, and I don't think, you know, because they're not familiar with like water cooling parts, like they just don't know how to plug those things into a motherboard. And, you know, nothing wrong with them. It's not their fault. And just, you know, if you're ever gonna have somebody else build your computer,
No, the
just
flares
go to
are
one person.
recharging.
That is my lesson learned. Because then they're gonna, ow. That was a bad fall, and I do not care for that. Yeah, there are a lot of cracks and crevices around here now, and that's making it definitely more difficult to traverse this map. I'm gonna have to be a jumpy dwarf. So now I need to start actually like looking for eggs. I mean, still looking for flowers, but now I can start actually like collecting the eggs. Okay, so there had been one there. So yeah, after I got my system like cabled, I did briefly try, you know, considering, trying to do the tubing myself, but the bottom line is it just caused me way too much anxiety, and I didn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to, just because I was having an anxiety attack every time I thought about it. And I did try briefly to experimenting with soft tubing, because I heard that was a little easier than like a custom hard loop, and even when I tried that, like I even got a tester to like test for leaks, and when I tried that, I found it was definitely leaking. And so I wasn't sure what I was doing, but clearly it wasn't right. And I wasn't about to brick another computer. So I was like looking around my area, and I could not find more bugs. They go pop. I mean, this is what happens when you bring a bug to a microwave fight.
My boots! My poor boots!
Although now I'm imagining a couple of people holding microwaves over each other and like trying to beat each other with them like pillows. And that's kind of hilarious. I bet dwarves would do that. They've got hard heads, they can take it. Yeah, but I was just looking around for like someone else to do the tubing, and then it turns out no one in the state like has that expertise or does that sort of thing. And I was at my wit's end. I didn't really know what to do, and then my brother actually turned me on to another guy. Oh, no, don't kill him. He's gonna be my friend. So yeah, once you've leveled up in this game a bit, you can actually convert one of the bugs to defend you. His name is Steve. He's a good bug. But yeah, so my brother turned me on to this guy. I'm not gonna mention his name. I know he's got like a Facebook page, and I normally I'd want to promote him. I also don't know if nothing that happened moving forward was his fault. It was really just the product of my own mistakes. And like I don't want to hurt his feelings, because I don't want people thinking like, oh, X was his fault or whatever, because like I know kind of what happened. If he had done the cabling from the beginning, I probably wouldn't have had an issue, and I might actually have like a custom cooled computer today. I don't. I have one with some AIOs in it. That's not the point. So he came up, and like, so he lives out of state from me, so that's always going to add complications to building a computer. Just because, like, you know, are you shipping, which is ridiculous? Is one of you like traveling to the other? Like, what are those logistics going to look like? That's just anytime you're getting a computer from out of state, it's something that you gotta consider. So initially, like, he was actually going to come up here, and I think if he had probably done like the initial cabling, like I actually may have like a nice fancy, you know, hard cooled system right now. But because he didn't do the cabling, well, that's actually even beside the point. The first part was like when he originally came up, I didn't even have I did not have the tools because I got rid of them thinking, like, okay, he's the water cooling guy. He should have the tools, right? Well, he didn't have the tools for like the specific tubes the water tubes I had gotten. You know, they are very specialized tools. And so because they're specialized tools, like he wasn't able to get the work done that day. So he ended up taking the computer with him, and then so he took the computer with him and ended up getting his own set of tools, which, I mean, he's trying to maintain a business, so he may have needed to get them at some point anyway. This just basically gave him a reason to. Let's see, is there anything under here that can be exploring more? Oop. Hidden flower by clipping. Thank you, graphics. Continue. Thank you.
A secondary objective has been achieved.
Okay.
Bonus
So
will be
now I
transferred to your
literally
account
just need to get the
completion.
eggs. The eggs are literally the only things I have left to get. Okay. So he got the tools, he put the tubing in, and I went back and I collected the computer from him. The only thing he did not do, or he got it back to me, but he said he couldn't install Windows for some reason. I was like, you know what? That's fine. I've already got the operating system. I can take care of that myself, and then I can just like work on customizing your computer. Not a big deal. That didn't matter to me. The problem was, because of the way it was cabled, it just went into a boot cycle. Like,
I'm having
BIOS.
the best time in my life right now.
It would just go to BIOS and oh god. Yep. Sharp boy. No, I shouldn't. I may have an armor core. There's a regular drone, which is these smooth ones. There's these rigid ones, and then there are these ones, which I think maybe these do more damage, and the armored ones have more health.
Want some more?
Maybe. I know I don't need any more of these, but they're nice. Ooh. Up. Hey. Hey. Okay, my Steve is he's got advantage. So there we go. Nice green.
I called for the mule.
Yeah, so it was just in a BIOS cycle basically. I could not get it to actually boot to the operating system. But the other thing was, and this is another reason why I'm not mentioning this guy's name in business, there was a small leak. I might have been able to fix that with some soft tubing, emphasis on might, because again, not the skilled guy here. But you know, regardless, I essentially ended up, or wait, yeah, this is the, or is this the tunnel? Nope, that's the tunnel I've already explored. Oh, another flower hiding. Okay, so this is the area I haven't explored yet. Okay. So now the reason it was biocycling was the way it was cabled. Like, it wasn't detecting a processor cooler, and that was likely because of the way it was cabled. Sucks. But like that was my fault. That was my choice. That's the reason it did that. Now the other part was the leak. So I just ended up basically sorry, I'm like somewhat distracted, but there's an egg in here. It's gotta be up.
Bunker up, team. Swarm incoming. Egg collection completed. Well done. Call the escape pod in when ready.
Yep. Calling in the drop pod.
We're
Get
sending
me
in
the fuck
drop
out of
pod.
here.
Head for LZ.
But anyway, the bottom line is, like, I made a lot of choices that were mistakes building this thing. But ultimately, the guy I started working with, we ended up basically ripping out all of the custom loop,
Drop pod has arrived.
partly for the
The mule
leak,
has been
partly
called back.
I didn't want to maintain
Drop
it,
pod departing in
and
T-minus 5
well, I ended up
minutes.
spending a lot more time and a lot more money. I ended up getting a couple of all-in-one cooler blocks for the processor, and also hey, come on, why is this not why did Molly go through there? Okay, oh god, I am in a bad place. I am in a bad place right now. I'm surrounded by bugs. Okay, where the fuck is the drop pod? Drop pod. Okay, down there. Guess what? We're doing this. Wait. Oh shit! I'm out of.
It's almost over. Wipe out what's left. The mule has
I'm
started
out of diggy
initiating
juice.
launch sequence.
That's why my drills weren't doing anything.
Roger that. Supplies are coming. Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
That's okay. Still plenty of time. Okay. I need the diggy juice.
Getting supplies.
Get me my diggy juice.
Much better. Getting more ammo.
Just a matter of time before I'm gonna need more.
Try top down. I'm taking some of the ammo.
Now, time to make my own hole. Okay, gotta cool down. So yeah, it took a long time, and I'm pretty sure that the leak only happened because,
It burns.
as I mentioned, like, you're gonna need to figure out logistics for, that sucked. For when you're transporting a computer out of state.
Drop pod
Ow.
departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
And I was driving, like I was driving a considerable amount of time to this guy, and I'm pretty sure, you know, while this thing even strapped in, while it was, you know, in my car, it probably jostled enough to cause the leak. Because like he tested it, he said like it's fine the way it is, but having him rip everything out, put in the AOs, recable the whole thing, finally got it. It's been working. It's been working brilliantly over the last 3 days. No issues, no leaks, and it's got AIOs now. It's not a custom loop. It ain't pretty, but it works. And still high-end card, and it seems to be working just great now. And I've been feeling the itch to be creative again, and feeling the itch to make videos again, and that brings us here. So, yeah, I just wanted to kind of catch y'all up on what's been going on
Assignment mission
with
completed.
me
You're performing well.
in my life, and why it's taken so long for me to make another video. And I'm curious, you know, if any of you are interested in like what I should do next for my videos. I know I've got a couple unfinished projects. I might be willing to give Soma another stab. Don't hold me to that, but I'm saying might. I know I started Made of Scare, and maybe I should keep going with that. Been doing the spoopy thing. There's also the Pathfinder game, Wrath of the Righteous. And I may just keep doing, you know, random goofy shit like this every so often. So, yeah, just wondering what you all think. Please let me know in the comments of this video. And if you want to make sure you're seeing more from me, you know, either stay subscribed or subscribe. Share with your friends. I need constant attention and validation. I can't say that with a straight face. Yeah, this is DrakeStryker. Welcome back to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.